Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2, the playtest. And today we had a new patch and today it's Friday, so I think today that we are going to get the third lake. I'm going to talk a little bit about that too, what we can expect. So a lot of things are fixed again. There are some things that they adjust a little bit, balanced a little bit, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. Because I need to say I'm already getting like 30 hours in this game, so it's, I need to say it's not a bad game. I'm having a lot of fun, there is always something to do, and that's always very good for a new fishing game. So let's have a look to the patch notes that they got here. So they fixed the chat, so we will have a look really quick to the chat. So that works again. That's really cool. You can see the guys that are in the room. Once again, you can see the people that are getting fish. So if you push enter, you can see the chat here, and you see now all the people are here. Normally, you can see if I'm a little bit longer here, the people that are getting fish. So that's okay. I'm very happy that's back there. You can see this guy got now a sockeye. And yeah, that's really good. So the next one, a very good one for me, because I'm an Azerty guy, and most of the time the standard in the world is QWERTY. So they fixed the key binding reset. That's really good. So you can now just get your keybinds ready, and that's always very good that they do that, because there is nothing as problematic that you need to find your keybinds, that you need to think, where do I need to go for it? So I did right away. I switched around shift with running. No, control is now running. Shift is like speeding up the reel to maximum. The drag I went to plus and minus on the right side of my keyboard. So now I just need to put like the sliding on the depth on the floater. I'm going to fix, because I'm going to put it like Fishing Planet, so that's always handy. If you just are using all the same keybinds in every fishing game, you'd never need to switch around. So that's really cool. So you can do it now. You just click here, then you press a button, and then that button is going to be the right one. So I'm going to do plus here, and that's all. Maybe it's better there is like a save mode, because this is strange. Normally there is always a save mode, save your keybinds, but that's not really a very big problem. So the next one changed in realistic mode, and that was really very good, because I know a lot of people were asking that. I can understand that, because what is the biggest problem in this game is I'm now in normal mode. I will show you guys it. So what do we got, by the way? So added float display icon. That's really good, because we cannot see visible the floating off. They need to fix that problem too in the future. But it's a very big problem if you don't have an icon that you see that you've got a bite and you cannot see your float. Yeah, you're just fishing blindly. That's the main problem in realistic mode. So, yeah, you can just fish with like a line without a bobber on that moment. It's just the same. And then, so a display icon and more information on hub, so drag speed, leader length, and all that stuff. So we are going to have a look now in realistic mode. So I will show you guys it first in normal mode. So you can see here that everything in the right here you didn't saw in realistic mode. So it's very problematic if you cannot see your drag. Speed is very important too for lure fishing, because you need to have a green icon. You couldn't see this either, the bobber icon at the right, so it's very hard to see that I got a bite, and I'm now at like 5 meters distance. If I throw a little bit further, my bobber is not visible anymore. So what we are going to do now is I'm going really quick to make a character in realistic mode. So let's exit this location. Let's go to profiles. Let's do this. Realistic. Here we go. Let's choose this. Let's have a look what they changed. So in this character I need to go to the United States, because I'm not level 3 yet. And I can see right away what they did, because I got all the setup. So let's have a look what we got here. Yeah, okay. So it's not here in realistic mode, but you can... No, it's... Yeah, it's here. So you can see now your drag. That's really good. So I can change the speed. Let's have a look. That's good. It's not all the stuff. I think this is even better than in normal mode. It's like everything is here. So you got your drag speed. You got your drag. You got your leader length. That's something new. And let's have a look. Is the icon here? Yeah, the icon is here. So it's a very good solution. So you don't see the bars, how much tension that you got on your line. But that's not so bad in my opinion. So yeah, it's a very good, I need to say it's a very good solution in the in-between. I need to say that. So it's, you still need to watch it that you don't break your shit. You need to do the calculation with your max drag and your line strength and all that stuff. But still, it's, yeah, so you need to think before you're fishing. In normal, you can just see, okay, I go very high in the red on my line. I need to go a little bit, and there is a fish. I need to go a little bit slower on the drag setting. But here you don't. Where is this fish, by the way? Okay, he's gone. Yeah, I saw that a couple of people got a lot of trouble, I think, in realistic mode with getting fish. So that's really good. Very cool feature. And let's have a look now to the end. So experience for fish is adjusted. That's not bad, but it's once again a lot that I got. So if I go back to my main account, so I was yesterday fishing the entire day, and I had the impression that it was a little bit less, but not that much. So I leveled yesterday from 4 to 8. Okay, it takes some time still, but it was a grind. But you never know how far they go with the level, so you need to imagine that the next lake is probably like level 8 or something. So you always need to remember that. So if you see now the experience, I don't think that they are going to put like 3 lakes in level 15 and you unlock it in 2 hours, because yeah, if you see Fishing Planet, that's not the case either. I don't think that you're in like Everglades after 2 hours of fishing. So what did they do? So what did I saw? I had yesterday, I think, 50 experience for a barbell in the second lake. And today I had 130. So that means that roughly said they boosted the experience with like 150 to 200%. That's a lot. Because you guys need to see here, if I got now at level 9, 5 barbells, I do an entire level. That's a lot. So my thing is that they need to tweak it still a little bit. Yesterday it was low, but it was not idiot low. I saw it with myself leveling. A lot of people said, okay, it was too much, but you always need to imagine, I made 4 or 5 levels in a day after 4 hours of playing with the lowest experience. And now they went really quick, very high. My first impression is that they need to tune it. I think a barbell, if you give a barbell, if it went from 50, let's say, to 80 or something, I think that was more than enough, in my opinion. And now it's 130. So my guess is they are going to need to tweak it a little bit more. But it's just my opinion. Because at the end, what are you going to do if you're level 50 and everything, every lake unlocks until level 30? Yeah. That's a little bit problematic. So another thing, added separate folder with license for music. I'm not sure what it is. So I think there were some guys that were in trouble with if they uploaded the video on YouTube. Therefore, I always put my sound down, that you cannot hear the sound. So it's not really needed that you hear the sound. But I thought it was that. I'm not sure it's a folder. I'm not sure where you need to see it. I was thinking maybe a slide bar here or something, but it's not the case. The guys that will need it will use it. Line thickness increased. I'm not sure what they mean with that either. So what do I remember? I think my line thickness, is it feasible or is it really the line thickness? So let's have a look. I think with the starting set, it was a strange number, 0.78. So the line thickness they did not change because it's still 0.78. Maybe in the shop and I need to buy a new one, but I don't think so. No, it's just the same. So it has to be the line thickness that is visible. So that is it can be very good if you do lure fishing, because I cannot see my lure either. So it's possible that they make it thicker, but I cannot clarify that, because I cannot put the line thickness in my head and the next day I cannot say is it thicker or smaller. That's very good, because it's a lot easier to see the line than on that moment if they did it. But I think it's a visible increase that they did. So my guess it's something that was needed and something asked for it. So it's today Friday. So what are we going to get? And I need to do some switching now, because I cannot see the news under the playtest. I need to go to Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2. Then I need to go to the news, because today we are going to get probably a new lake, because every week they are going to switch around. And I think it was playtest 1. So let's have a look what we got today. So here you can see it. So this is week 1, and previous Friday we got the release, and it was today Zalency, that's Poland. So be sure, because I think it's going to be gone. I don't think that we can fish next week in now the lake that we got here. But wait a second, Zalency? Zalency. Is that the lake that we are fishing now at the moment? Because I thought that we were already in Slovakia. Oh no, Zalency. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. I thought that we were... yeah, that's okay. So we got now Zalency. That's okay. So next week we got Slovakia. So that's today probably. Previous week they released it at 5 p.m. Central Eastern Time, I think it's called. And so I guess maybe today we got this. So once again, the USA lake. And this lake, not sure what level it's going to be, probably higher than the Poland map. And what do we get here today? Because it's a river, and I need to go to playtest number 2 for it. So it's a river, so here you can see it. So we this is how it looks, a river that we are going to get. So my guess is a lot of fly fishing. We got a lot of trout here. So you guys can see it here. Salmon too, that's not so bad. So fat salmon we are going to get, and that's what I'm expecting today. So that was it, guys. Very good updates that they did. I'm very happy that with the realistic solution that they did, a very smart solution. So give a little bit the key feature, just a smart icon, a small icon at the right, but still you need to think about your setups. That's very good. The experience boost is a little bit too much in my opinion compared to what we got yesterday, but that's some tweaking that they need to do. Keybinds very good, and very excited to get a new lake today. So what I'm going to do at the moment is, you guys can see, I'm stacking up money. Why I'm stacking up money? Because I want to buy a very big setup for the carp in lake number 2. If I still got the time, if they don't release like third lake, because then the second lake is gone, I'm going to make a carp video too. If the third lake is released, I cannot do it, of course, because I don't have access anymore. But that was it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Have fun. Bye bye.